Radiant Wilds is the next major content update coming to Albion Online. It brings broad visual improvements to the open world while preserving the game's identity.
The visual changes will make the world feel more alive and each biome more distinct.
Besides the visual changes, we added the brand new 1v1 arena and the Armory system, among other changes.
And overall is a major step forward on how Albion feels and plays. The update introduces a broad visual overhaul of Albion's open world, specifically new lighting and atmosphere, new water shader, and textures to improve the look and feel of Albion's open world.
In the 9 years that Albion Online has been out, we've already touched up the game in certain areas, but we felt it was absolutely necessary to do a full visual overhaul in other areas.
When you explore the open world, you would be able to see the entire world be more alive. We have spent a lot of time on vegetation and how it feels in the world. We reworked a lot of things like ferns and willow trees, but we also added new plants like cacti and flowers, among other things. We fundamentally changed how Albion's water looks. It's a lot more realistic. It reflects the sunlight, the sky, and the clouds of the world, and it looks a lot more fresh and dynamic.
As a new player, you find yourself waking up from a shipwreck amidst golden sands, splashing waves, and lush greenery.
It is really an amazing introduction into the game and a good look at how far we can push the game. In the forest biome, we introduced a lot of texture changes and we also reworked a lot of the vegetation.
The steppes now actually feel hot, with updated palm trees and new vegetation like lavish ferns and cacti.
Mountains feel a lot colder now, with improved textures, some new effects, some sparkling snow and freezing water.
Swamps feel more murky and foggy than before, while featuring new theme-fitting plants and bugs, creating a much more immersive experience. They actually make me want to put on some proper leather boots.
The highlands are filled with little details, like pollen in the air or little insects and critters hopping around between grass and flowers.
When you've been playing Albion Online before and you step into the world after the Radiant Wilds update, you immediately notice the difference. You'll see the cloud shadows, you'll see the sparkling in the sand and the snow, you'll see the more vibrant colors, yet everything will still feel distinctly Albion.
We want to keep the game feeling fresh for veterans who have been riding through the world for many years. Also, we want to create a stronger first impression for new players entering Albion for the first time. Really, we want to make sure that Albion feels exciting for many years to come. The Armory is a new feature that allows players to discover effective build combinations for any activities in Albion based on real player data.
This powerful tool will help you get inspired to try out new builds and will also help new players try to get their first loadouts.
It is so easy to look up which builds are currently popular in the game, and you can even sort by each specific content type. Corrupted dungeons, mists, hellgates, and it also lets you look for different group sizes.
The Armory draws its data directly from the game, so every build you see is based on what people are actually using in the game.
If you're new to Corrupted Dungeons and you want to look for a build, then you can go to the Armory, click on popular builds and see, oh, this build looks fun. Then you save it to your loadout. And when you have it in your loadout, you go to the marketplace, buy the item and can hop directly into the action.
It's now easier than ever to find effective build combinations for all the activities in Albion.
For our arena fans, we now have a new game mode, which is a 1v1 arena.
It's a great space to practice and improve your combat skills before heading into the more dangerous, full-loot open-world PvP.
To sign up for the 1v1 arena, you can walk to the arena master and directly sign up there, or you can just click on the activities UI and join the queue, like you can do with the Crystal Arena. The 1v1 arena is a best-of-3 match. It also has a sudden death mechanic. In case the fight takes too long, poison will start appearing and forcing you to make a decision. The 1v1 arena is also item power capped, and even potions are scaled down in their power to make sure that not only silver wins you the fight, but actual skill.
Since it's a ranked game mode, as a new player, you will be matched against other new players, while as a high-ranking player, you will have competitive matches against other high-ranking players.
So as a new player, you can eventually get higher from iron to bronze and then to silver and gold and eventually even maybe crystal, where you get also the best rank rewards. But even if you lose, you get at least a little something. This mode is non-lethal, so don't be afraid to lose your gear. Just hop in and have some fun.
It has always been the vision for Albion Online to be a truly cross-platform experience. That is why we are releasing the game to Xbox.
There are not that many MMOs on console, so we're certain Albion Online will stand out.
All platforms will directly benefit from the controller improvements if playing with a gamepad or controller.
We improved targeting, we improved the visuals that you have a better overview of who you have selected, what is your main target. And also we improved the button layout and made sure you have everything you need easily accessible on a controller.
If you've already been playing Albion Online on one of the other platforms, you will be able to continue playing this particular character also on your console.
What is also cool with Albion Online now being finally on console is if you're tired on the evening and just want to log in on your couch and play it on the Xbox, now you can also do that.
Albion Online launches on Xbox on April 21st, opening up the game to a whole new audience. Albion Online is a highly competitive game, so performance is paramount. Over the past few months, while we're working on Radiant Wilds, we've invested a lot of time to improve performance throughout the board.
Radiant Wilds introduces the first step of major performance improvements, specifically in high-load situations like ZVZ.
We improved the way that visual effects are loaded when you hit a lot of enemies at the same time. Before we tried to load them all at the same time, but now we do that frame by frame, so for the human eye it's almost impossible to see the difference, but you should notice the improvement in performance. We are also working together with hosting partners to improve our connection stability. You now also have the ability to monitor your connection stability in the game with a packet loss indicator.
Our goal is smooth gameplay across all platforms. This is just the first set of performance improvements we're rolling out. We will continue to roll out more improvements in future updates. Building on the success of last year's Crucible event, we're bringing it back this year with a new lineup of content creators, clearer objectives, and better rewards.
The Crucible is a friendly competition between streamers. They and their community will form guilds to hunt guild objectives. They will earn points by fulfilling these objectives, climb leaderboards, and we have great prizes for the winners.
This year we're actually teaming up with That Works, who won't be only forging one weapon for us, but actually 3.
The winner of the Crucible receives a forged Kingmaker sword, while second and third place creators receive forged daggers.
On top of that, if you sub to one of the participating streamers, you get to unlock the vanity mount Buttercup.
The Crucible launches on April 17th, so go and support your favorite streamer.
The Destiny board is now less overwhelming for all players engaging with it for the first time.
Now we changed it so that you only see what you have currently unlocked, and then you can easily progress the path, how you are progressing your character. Veteran players can of course easily click on please show me all nodes, so you don't need to wait until we show it to you, but it is a great tool to make it easier for new players to get onboarded and understand how the Destiny board works. Additionally, we added a brand new Crystal Arena map that is way more dense and focuses on a central team fight and will have a very different and new meta. To make sure guilds don't bring too many battle mounts to one fight, we added a mechanic that if you have too many metal mounts, they add a disarray to all your army members. This makes all your guild members weaker against other players, so there's a strong incentive to not bring too many battle mounts.
I think now is a great time to start playing Albion. Not only will you be getting the visual overhaul on existing platforms, but you will also be able to play the game on Xbox.
The team has been working hard on this update, and we're really excited for you all to get your hands on it.
Because it has never been so easy to get into the game and get started, get some guidance, and also directly hop into PvP.
You like any of the things that we talked about? Radiant Wilds is live now for you to try out.
With a more welcoming and visually rich experience, easier access to builds, and accessible PvP, Radiant Wilds gives you more reason than ever to jump into the action. We'll see you in Albion.